First, it is important to note that to trade right requires attention and your 100% focus. Secondly, trading is not for everyone. The following tips are easy to internalize, however, it's still difficult to apply them in real time. After all, we are not rational human beings. Have a reason before entering each trade. Start a trade only when you know why you're starting and have a clear strategy for afterwards. Not all traders make gains from trading, since this is a zero-sum game. For everyone who benefits, someone else loses on the other side. The altcoins market is driven by large whales, yes, the same ones responsible for placing huge blocks of hundreds of bitcoins on the order book. The whales are just waiting patiently for innocent little fish like us to make mistakes. Even if you aspire to trade on a daily basis, sometimes it is better not to earn and do nothing, instead of jumping into the rushing water and exposing your coins to losses. From my experience, there are days where you only keep your profits by not trading at all. Target and stop when starting a trade. For each trade we must set a clear target level for taking profit and, more importantly, a stop-loss level for cutting losses. A stop-loss is setting the level of loss where the trade will get closed. Here again, it is important considering a number of factors when choosing a stop-loss level correctly. Most traders fail when they fall in love with a trade or the coin itself. They may say, "Here it will turn around, and I will get out of this trade with a minimum loss, I'm sure." They're letting their ego take control of them, and unlike the traditional stock exchange where extreme daily movements are considered 2 to 3% in value, crypto trades are a lot more riskier. In my life as a trader, I've seen a coin dumping by 80% just in a few hours. And nobody wants to be the one who is left holding it. Meet FOMO, fear of missing out. Indeed, it really isn't fun to see such situations from the outside, when a certain coin is being pumped up like crazy with huge two-digit gains in minutes. That bold green candle yells at you, "You are the only one not holding me." At exactly this point you will notice lame people flooding the crypto forums and the exchange's troll boxes to talk about this pump. But what do we do now? Very simple, keep moving forward. True, it's possible that many may have caught the rise ahead of us and it can continue raising, but bear in mind that the whales, as mentioned above, are just waiting for small buyers on the way up to sell them the coins they bought in cheaper prices. Prices are now high and it's clear that the current coin holders only consist of those little fish. Needless to say, the next step is usually the bright red candle which sells through the whole order book. Risk management. Little pig eats a lot, big pig gets eaten. This statement tells the story of the market profits from our perspective. To be a profitable trader, you never look for the peak of the movement. You look for the small profits that will accumulate into a big one. Manage risk wisely across your portfolio. For example, you should never invest more than small percentage of your portfolio in a non-liquid market, very high risk. To those trades we will assign greater tolerance, the stop and target levels will be chosen far from the buying level. The underlying asset creates volatile market conditions. Most altcoins are traded according to the Bitcoin value. Bitcoin is a volatile asset relative to fiat, and this fact should be taken into consideration, especially in the days when the Bitcoin value is moving sharply. Bitcoin and altcoins have an inverse relationship in their value, i.e. when the value of Bitcoin rises then altcoins are losing their Bitcoin value, and vice versa. When Bitcoin is volatile, our conditions for trading are kind of foggy. During fog we can't see much ahead, so it is better to have close targets for our trades or not to trade at all. When it comes to trading cryptocurrencies, I find the combination of technical analysis and research of the project the best combo. The truth is, however, that nobody knows what the right price of a given cryptocurrency should be, and as we don't have much data available it is quite hard to extrapolate. However, I think there are some things that help to make more successful trades. Learn how to do technical analysis. Even if you do not always get it right, you will learn how the market behaves, what the patterns are, and how they relate to charts. This is especially useful in bear market when cryptocurrencies don't skyrocket on daily basis. It enables you to predict what is going to happen by considering different scenarios and then drawing conclusions that will help you to quickly react to any changes in the market. Once again, technical analysis is incredibly useful. If you think you can just buy low and sell high, you are just gambling. Learn at least the basics of charts so that you can spot when things are oversold, when they are still on a downtrend, etc. It is important to enter at the best time possible to maximize your profits. Don't be scared to lose a trade. Yes, no matter how weird this sounds, it is okay to lose trades. Even very skilled trades sometimes break even or even lose a trade. No problem. The key is to win more trades than you lose over time so that you still profit. Always enter trades that have a favorable RRR, always set your stop losses and targets at which you are going to exit the trade. Don't get too emotional because you will make bad decisions, always stick to your initial plan, unless you see for example that your coin is still bullish and skyrocketing. Do research on every coin you are investing in or trading. Make sure it is not a pump and dump coin that will dump really hard and really quickly. It is likely that you will not have a chance to sell it before everyone else, so don't even bother. It is really important to choose a coin that has a use case and is not just overhyped. Always check the market cap, upcoming news, website, team, GitHub, white paper, and think rationally whether this coin can bring something valuable. Don't buy anything at ATH. If something is already 20 to 30 or even more % up, don't buy it. It will eventually have a nice pullback. I promise. This is the point at which you invest or enter a trade. Never sell at a lower price. Odds are that the price will go back up if you chose a solid project. Also, don't ever invest money that you need or cannot afford to lose. Enjoy it and don't take it too seriously. It is similar to solving a maths problem. You will feel so rewarded when you nail your top prediction that you will stop trading for money. It is fun, especially now that crypto is so volatile.